Alright guys, this is probably my 5th time trying to record this, but here we go. This is a 2013 Mercedes C63 AMG. It is a facelifted 4-door model, so the W204 chassis. And I don't know if it's just me, but the facelifted models, I don't really see the AMGs in the 4-door, so this thing is really nice. Initially, this car came to us for a misfire diagnosis. It came in, I hooked it up to the scan tool, pulled codes from it, and there was a bunch of cylinder misfire codes throughout cylinders 1 through 8. So we just kind of started to dig a little deeper into things. We started off with spark plugs and coils. It's kind of a known thing on these cars. If you don't get the torque spec right on the spark plugs, it leads to multiple cylinder misfires, and that's been my personal experience with them. I've had my fair share of misfires just because I didn't get the torque spec just right. And yeah, so took out all the spark plugs and reinstalled them to the correct torque spec, which is 22 Newton meters, and started the car back up. Everything was fine, but it also wasn't. You can still kind of feel the car wasn't running just right, and all the misfire codes were gone, but except for cylinder number 8. So cylinder number 8 is on bank number 2 over here. Cylinder 8 is all the way back there. All the way back there. So yeah, didn't think much of it. Went on a pretty thorough test drive just to kind of make sure or see if we can pick anything up. On the test drive, I noticed a tapping noise. Whenever I was passing by buildings, and you kind of get the echoing effect, you can kind of hear like a clacking or tapping, and it was coming from the driver's side, i.e. bank 2. Pulled it back into the garage. Another tech went and got a stethoscope, I believe it is, that connects up to your ears. And I held the car up about 1500 RPM to 2000 RPM. And right when you stick the probe over here, so on the intake side, you can hear like a very distinct tapping right then and there. Shut off the car, took off the valve covers, and we just found that the lifters were very worn. We can get it to focus. So yeah, you can see, pretty worn, and there isn't a lifter here on cylinder number 8. That's because we removed it, and we found that there was a hole in one of the lifters on cylinder number 8. So that's the diagnosis. This car's getting all new lifters, and the cams were sent over to a machine shop to get the journals polished. And yeah, I really wanted to share it. Unfortunately, all the footage that I had of me going step by step to take things apart didn't really work out. Still getting used to this new camera setup that I have, as well as the microphone. But yeah, I'm sorry for rambling on. I just thought it was a pretty cool diagnosis, and I just wanted to share it as well. So there's also going to be updates as we work on the car. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Alright guys, so I just wanted to show you the lifter. This is the intake lifter from the number 8 cylinder. So yeah, quite a bit of carnage. Very cool. But yeah, this is what was causing that tapping noise. This is a little plunger or little piston that sits in the lifter. You can see that basically was just fallen in here. So that seats right on top of the valve stem, and it pushes down on the valve stem, which opens up the valve on the intake side. So yep,